this week's show, I was in Northeast Michigan, hitting the hard water with a group of anglers looking for pike and panfish on my very first ice fishing trip of the year.
Today we're actually out on one of the backwaters of the Au Sable River. We're trying for some panfish and some perch. A lot of pike out here. We usually get into a mix of everything, so it's kind of fun. This is one of my favorite places to go. We're targeting panfish, but we got tip-ups and stuff scattered all over the place out here, so we can have a lot of flags and a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a great day. We're going to have a lot of fun and catch a lot of fish, so yeah, it's going to be good, guys. Fishing a backwater or an impoundment of a river system, you got to stay away from the river channels, guys. You can usually tell where the bad ice is. It'll be wet, it'll be dark, especially when you got snow cover like this. The snow will be super wet. You can tell where it's at, but if you don't know the river system, try to stay away from any area that looks like a channel. Stay away from the river altogether. We're in a bay right here. That's what you want to look for in the winter anyways. The fish are going to be in the bays. They're getting out of the river, out of the current. That's where the fish will be.
So basically, we got a tip up, we got 50-pound braid going to a 30-pound steel leader. What you want to do is, I usually run a Swedish hook. It's an old technique taught for me from my grandfather. You run that Swedish hook on the end of your steel leader. You can either use a steel leader or a titanium leader. It doesn't matter, whatever your preference is. And then we got to take a depth finder. Put a depth finder on there, find depth, and then we take a line marker, and we want to mark it, and we want to go about a foot off bottom, since we're fishing so shallow today. This is a different kind of fishing, so 1 foot. Put a line marker on there, so you always know when you catch a fish, you don't have to readjust. And then with a smelt, you always want to poke the top of the head so it stays suspended. Because when a pike comes in, and if the fish is like this, or the bait's like this, the pike will come in like this and engulf it on a Swede. And when it engulfs it, the flag goes up, it starts to run, and you want to set the hook instantly on a dead bait. Live bait you can let run for as long as you'd like. Dead bait, you want to run the Swedish hook through here, up through its head, and poke the barb out just a little bit. Good presentation for a pike. So if a pike comes in, he sees that, and the oils off the smelt is also going to attract a big pike. Set the flag, wind's out of my back. Hopefully we get a fish up on it.
Well, it didn't take long before the first flag was up, and little did we know it would be the first of many tip-ups we would check throughout the morning.
Straight up and down though.
Really? Looks it.
Little one. Green beret pop though. See, I put a little bead action on there too, just for attractant.
First fish of the day, Devo.
Yeah.
Nice work, bro. Real fish. A real life. Yep, just another little pike. Wow. That fish committed, so we'll get her taken care of here and back down the hole. Not the giant we're looking for.
Healthy.
Yeah, beautiful pike.
another good one. I didn't get to see its head yet. It's been making pretty good runs. Oh yeah, not bad. Come on, get up here. Probably a maybe 24. Yeah, it's a thick one. He smashed it though. Got that hook down in there. I'm gonna have to get my pliers, but yeah, pretty colors on these nice clean water fish out of the river. Pretty cool. Measured up if it's good on my fryer. The other day I tore it up out here, but you know, every day's different. Today it's slower, but hey, flags are popping. That's what I really wanted to happen anyways. Just something to keep us busy. Plus we just found a flat out here where the perch are. They're getting some nice perch around me. I just lost a big one on the tip up, so we're on some fish now. Hopefully now we're gonna pick up, and if not, I do have a backup plan. So, but for now we're gonna keep here and see what we get. That right there is why I like to use walleye minnows on my tip ups, because it cuts down on the little perch. You'll still get pike, and you also get these big guys. We're in about 7-8 feet of water, so I'm putting it about 4 feet down. And this is a windless tip up, they call them. I really love these things. It's cool because this is your flag. All you do is you set it right behind the reel right there, tip up set. This right here, all it takes is a little bit of wind and you'll get some jig action going on. And it's really great, especially for a perch or walleye bite.
Lowell is an avid angler who lives in Northeast Michigan, but fishes all over the state, and has recently started his own YouTube channel that highlights just about everything you can do in Michigan.
I've been fishing my entire life. I used to fish a lot with my mother and my father. Before they passed, we fished together all the time. My dad said that I was fishing since I was in a diaper, and he'd have to drag me out of the water when I get in there. But I just absolutely love fishing, and I decided, you know, as much as I love it, I wanted to share all my experiences with everybody else. So I started filming. I got GoPros, the whole nine, and I decided to start a YouTube channel so that I could share things with the world. And yeah, I like to travel around the state and fish just about everywhere and for everything. And yeah, that's what I do. I enjoy it. Beautiful. Michigan has a great fishery, guys. We have a little bit of everything. Michigan is just a mixed array of many species of fish. We have a little bit in every lake's got something great. I try to spotlight each lake because each lake's got something special. We got splake, we got lakers, we got smelt, we got pike, obviously, bass, bluegills, you name it. If you're looking for certain fish, there's apps out there you can use if you need to learn, like Fish Brain or Navionics or something, to find different places. But yeah, Michigan is full of every species of fish, and the winter time's the time to get out and fight them because they're fun on that ultralight rod.
Got a nice pike finally, actually. It did a few head shakes. I thought it was actually a small fish at first, and then once it came up to the hole, I realized it was actually a decent fish. Finally got a keeper today. It's a good day.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice one.
Take your time.
Did I lose him again?
No, you didn't.
Yes. Oh, no.
Take your time, bro. Just keep touching.
Yep.
Take your time.
There he is. Put up a good little fight too. He's got a, you know, not quite like the first one that Debo caught. That was a lot skinnier. We've seen, you know, more weight on him. A little thicker, healthier fish. Just caught this beautiful pike right here. I'm gonna guess he's probably 28, 29. Got him on that windlass tip up on a little harness with a walleye minnow. Yeah, works out great. You never know what you're getting on them minnows. You're either gonna get a perch or a pike or anything, really. But that's a good hefty fish. I like to eat them. Gonna have big backstrap meat off of this guy. It's gonna be great.
It was a long but fun day on the ice. By the end of our trip, we had landed lots of pike, including a few keepers and a handful of nice panfish. We decided to end our trip at the local tavern, where we could thaw out and have a bite to eat. It was the perfect way to end a great day on the ice here in northern Michigan.